Well, good morning and welcome into your Friday 5 for 5. I am so excited to have you joining with me today. I hope you've had a great week and that you're ready for an amazing weekend together. I know my kids are out of school both today and then again on Monday, so we are planning to go visit some family. But, you know, when I think about COVID and all the changes that COVID has brought, I've talked to a lot of folks, whether it's at Kroger or just around the community or around town, and one thing that I hear from a lot of people is they talk about all the setbacks that they've had to deal with due to the effects of COVID and what it has really just done to our way of life and just to the world around us. And, you know, when I think about setbacks, I can't help but think about the story of Joseph from the Bible. And, you know, Joseph faced many setbacks on the way to his destiny. But the key was that Joseph kept his attitude right in every situation. He never compromised his integrity, and he always set his heart to flourish where he was planted. You know, I have a friend who's a worship pastor out west, and he says that it's not a setback, but it's a set up by God. And you know, there's four things really that I want to share with you this morning as we take away from this story of Joseph. And the first thing, if you're dealing with a setback in your life right now, it's simply don't get discouraged. You know, Joseph stayed in relationship with God and he never gave up hope. The setbacks simply couldn't hold him back. Don't get discouraged. The second thing is to shift your focus. I love the Proverbs, and in Proverbs chapter 23, verse 7, it says, "As a man thinks in his heart, so is he." And you know, this scripture really demonstrates the direct correlation between what you think and the direction that your life will take. Think about Joseph. Joseph didn't stay offended. He chose the right response to every situation, and he kept a good attitude. And you know what? He got promoted every time because of his attitude. I've heard many times, your attitude determines your altitude. How high you're flying in life is so much determined by the attitude that you have. Don't worry about where you're going. Sort out where you're coming from. Shift your focus. The third thing we see with Joseph is he took care of himself. Joseph didn't blame others for what happened. We never read that there in his story. It's your responsibility to not let things affect you. You know, Joseph gave his best. He never held back. And again, he kept that good attitude. Again, remember, your attitude determines your altitude. And then the fourth and final thing we see from Joseph is simply remember how far you've come. You know, when you deal with setbacks in your life, it's crucial to remember how far you have made it through this journey. You know, sure, you may not be where you thought you would be. You may not be where you would like to be. But really what matters is that you're not where you used to be. Look where God has brought you. You know, in Joseph's life, the bad situations were turned into opportunities that Joseph simply walked into through the will of God. He appreciated what he had in every season, and he was able to stay strong in God. If we reflect on our progress rather than on our setbacks, we're going to be encouraged to keep going and to look ahead at what God has in store for us. So today, if you're facing setbacks, take heart and don't lose hope. Be like Joseph. Remember, life is a journey and you're going to have setbacks along the way. But just remember, it's not a setback, it's a setup for the great things that God has yet to do in your life. Have a blessed week. We'll see you on Sunday. Bye-bye.